Hai and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nafisah Muhammad, and today me and my partner from C5P will be explaining about features from demo in Openemr. So let's get to it. Okay, so for the first one, we need to log in into the Openemr and enter the username as administrator. And the password is 1234567 and we can check here either the password is correct or not, and it's correct, and just log in into the Openemr. And now we wait it to open. Okay, so and here we can see 13 toolbars in the top of the Openemr demo website. So first we can look into patient management. So we just click on the patient and then click on the new or search. And we can add a new patient. So here I will show you an example. So first name we just put it randomly, and the last name is the Sanusi, and the first name is Nafisah. Date of birth. Okay, for example, she birth on 1991 on September 4th, and her sex is female, and sexual orientation is straight. Gender identity identified as female. Okay, so we just create a new patient. Confirm create new patient. And here we can see the medical record dashboard for Nafisah Sanusi. So here we can add anything related to health of Nafisah Sanusi, like allergies, medical problems, medications, prescriptions, demographics, and anything else. So for example, we want to add medical problems, so we just click on the pencil icon. Just click OK, click pencil icon. Alright, so medical problem is none because we don't add anything to it. So we just click on add, and we can select from list or type your own in data. So for example, before this, Nafisah have a diabetes, so just click on diabetes where she started to have it. So just click on it, then then comments. She feels like headache, for example, from the okay, so just click save. And we can see on the dashboard it's here on the medical problems, diabetes. Okay, so and the name and the date of birth we can see also here, and it also calculate the age of the patient. Okay, other than that, if the patient is not we don't want the patient anymore, we just can click on the delete patient. so it will automatically delete the patient data. Let's click OK. Delete patient. You have selected to delete one patient. Are you sure? Yes. Okay, and delete successful. So just close it. And if you want to search patient, if there is already have data of list of patients, just click on the patient and you all search, and then wait for it. Then just click on the first name and just click the patient name, and then still loading, so wait to wait. Okay, so just click on search. So here we can see list of patients that already been registered in the Openemr. So we just click this one because we want to search for Nazira, right? So just click on that. And then here we are. We can see the summary dashboard of Nazira Fizria Mohammed. We need to wait for it to load in. Supposedly, there will be medical problems, and if the doctor doesn't record anything, so there is nothing recorded here. So yeah. Okay, so after we create a patient, we can click on the patient and click on the dashboard, so we can see the summary of patient dashboard. And if the doctor has nothing to record, so there is nothing recorded here. And then we can click on visits and create visit. So that's mean if the patient come to the clinic, we can create a visit. So that means that the patient is visiting the clinic. So there is record of the patient coming to the clinic. Here, so visit category, we can select anything, either as established patient or new patient. So we just get new patient. And class is outpatient because she is not staying in the ward. Type visit out of hours during the hours of the clinic, and we can just save it. So now we have the visit history that we can see here from Nazira herself. And yes, we can see here she came to the clinic 27 of July 2025. That's all from me for patient management. Then I will pass it to Nur Shazwani for another features in the Openemr. So bye.
So let's continue our demo with me, Nur Shazwani binti Mahalim from C5P. Firstly, we can click the find the bar to show the patient information. So from the patient bar, you also can show the information of the patient, like that, Shazwani Marhalim and Fizria Nazira Mohammed. Okay, so we also can see the date of their birth and their SNID while the patient in the clinic. we can click the message toolbar. Okay, so we can see the output, which is have message, reminders and recalls. So in the message part, we can add new. Okay, so firstly we click the patient name. For example, Syazwani Malhalim, and the patient ID is 2. So we click OK. Okay, so sorry, we must click add to list before we click the OK button. Okay, next we choose the type of the patient. For we get the we send the message for the patient. Okay, so we can choose patient reminder. Okay, for the status we choose new. Okay, is the administrator. So we send the message for the patient, which is we can put date of appointment in 1 August. So after we done the message, we can send the message for the patient. So the output show in the message part. Next, we can click the pop-up bar and we can see many tools in the pop-ups. So we can click appointment. So for create the appointment for the patient, firstly we must choose the facility, which is for example in Clinic Bukit Gambir. So we can set the date from 27 of July to 1 August 2025. So for the provider, we can click the administrator. So we can click the show reminder to remind the patient to come to the Clinic Bukit Gambir for the appointment. So after we complete the appointment method, we can click the submit. Okay, so it show their after the submit button was clicked, is for appointment part. Next part, in the pop-up part, we can choose the barcode label. So for the barcode label, we can use this barcode to know the patient information, and we can check the patient information with using this barcode. So for the example, barcode for Syazwan Halim is 2. So this is the barcode. For the clinical reminders, you can edit in this dashboard for Syazwan Halim. Just click the pencil button in the admin part. So the plan for the patient is diabetes mellitus. So for the patient setting, you can on to show the output of diabetes mellitus after the examination. So for the role of the patient, we can set the receive alert for adult weight screening and follow-up. So we can turn on, and then we can on the visual blood pressure also. So if you want to set the patient setting of the room, you can just choose the button on to initiate the examination for the patient. So after we make the all information for the patient, we can see all the output in the pop-up section. So let's